Hi there, my name is Maki and I'm the Nerd Reseller. In this channel, I want to take you with me in my reselling journey and I want us to learn from each other so we can grow together. This video is part of a series telling how I have been getting inventory now that we are on the quarantine because of the coronavirus. Although I think that even after the quarantine, those videos are still going to be useful because those are ways that you can get inventory without having to go outsourcing. In this video, I want to tell you what is retail arbitrage and how to get some inventory doing retail arbitrage or online retail arbitrage once right now all the stores are closed. If you want to know everything about that, stay tuned. Just to start, let me explain really quick what is retail arbitrage. When you do retail arbitrage, you're buying from stores, so you're buying usually new with tag merchandise. The best way to do retail arbitrage is to knowing the stores that you're going and knowing when they have the best price. So for example, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they have the famous yellow tags. Those are the tags. They are clearance tags and they have the lowest discount. In fact, after they lower down a few times on the yellow tags, if nobody buys the item, they're gonna give it to donation. So they can go really low with the price. Like that, you can find items that are supposed to be $5, but they sell for 70 cents. Or you can find items that should be over 100 and they're selling for 20 bucks. At Ross, they have the pink tags. The pink tags are the clearance tags. At Ross, they don't have the same system as TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but the pink tags, they also accumulate. So they put something on clearance, and if they have two pink tags, that means that went on clearance twice, and the prices are extremely low. You can actually find items that were expensive and now they are 49 cents. You can also find places that they have pre-owned items like Plato's Closet. I'm gonna link down below the site for those stores that I'm talking about. But at Plato's Closet, they have pre-owned items and you can also sell your items. So I think it would be really interesting for you to go check it out. To do online retail arbitrage, you have to do the same thing that you would do in a regular store, but you do online. So you go to websites and look for sites that you have clearance, that you have sales, that you have coupons, or you have free shipping. And the free shipping is important because, for example, on Walmart website, you can find really good new with tag clothes, but the shipping doesn't make it worth it. I'm not gonna link sites for you to do retail arbitrage besides the sites from the stores that I talked about earlier, because all depend on your business model. If in your store you just have pre-owned items, you really have to look at the internet to find some good items that have great price, so you can make it not too much more expensive than you usually pay at Goodwill. The first pro for me, and the most important pro for me, is that usually when you go for retail arbitrage online, the items are brand new with tags. I have a store that is just for brand new with tags item, so that makes it really interesting for me to keep looking for those items because online prices can change every day. Brand new with tags also have the advantage of being items that usually have no flaws, and that is something that sometimes make up for the price. Another pro for me is because when you buy from a store, if it's somewhere that you can trust, if for some reason you don't receive the item, they are going to give you the money back. Another thing that is good to take in consideration is that most of sites have free shipping. Sometimes they don't have regular free shipping, but they have free shipping if you buy over 100, for example. So if you have a site that have good price and you know that you can buy a lot, maybe the free shipping is gonna make it all worth it. A problem that I had with buying merchandise from another sellers is because usually they sell for a lower price the size that there are not too many people looking for. And one thing that I like about online retail arbitrage is that if you're lucky, you can find different size. And if it's something that has a great price and you know that you're gonna be able to make some profit, you can buy more than one item and only waste your time doing one listing. It's something that you usually cannot do by buying from another resellers. Not just the size, sometimes they have different colors of the same item. So maybe you cannot use the same listing for both colors, but you can just copy everything and paste on the other listing, and that makes also everything easier. One other thing that I think is really important about retail arbitrage is that you know the retail price. That makes you understand that some people bought this item for this price, and you have a comparison knowing how much they were charging at the stores. Don't forget though that some items people are not just buying because of the price. Some items are really hard to find. So if you're lucky, you can find something really rare and sell it for a price that even higher than the original price they were selling at the store that you bought it. And the last thing that I love about online retail arbitrage and retail arbitrage is that if you know the place you're buying from, you can find great brands. Great brands are not just brands that the clothes are good, but brands that people are looking for. And don't forget that if those are good brands, they may not just bring you a better profit, but they can also bring some traffic to your store. They're gonna see that you sell this brand, and maybe they're going to go to your closet and see your other items. If you like this video so far, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. The thing that I think it's more worrying about online retail arbitrage is that if you can buy the item, anyone can buy the item. That means that until the item is out of stock, the store that you bought the item may be actually your competitor, and that may make you have to lower your price. Also, other sellers may be buying from those stores, and if they are, it's going to be harder for you to sell because other sellers may be listing for a lower price than you. Another thing that you have to take in consideration is that if the item went on sale, that means that for some reason people didn't want to buy the item before, so why would they buy it now? Stop there for 1 second because there's something that I want to talk about this. Don't forget that trends are seasonal. That means that sometimes an item didn't sell in winter because it was more like a summer item. So if you find one of those items, actually that's great for you because they weren't looking for that before, but they may start looking for them now. The last 3 cons that I have, they are related to each other. First one is, don't forget that when you're doing retail arbitrage or online retail arbitrage, you have to be ready to pay more than you would pay on the bins. Maybe if you're lucky, you can find clothes for the same price at Goodwill, but you're for sure going to pay more than you would pay from the bins. And that brings me to the next con, that is, if you're going to pay more, you're going to have to charge more to be able to bring back some profit that make it worth for you to buy those items. So usually they say that you would try to bring at least 50% of what you paid, and don't forget that you have to give some range so you can accept and send offers from your customers. And that's a con, but if you're prepared, it can be neutral. If you are spending more and charging more, maybe your profit is gonna be higher than you would be from the items that you got from the bins or from Goodwill, but it may take longer to sell. And if it takes longer, you have to think if the money that you spent would be better invested in items that you could buy from the other ways that you can get inventory instead of online retail arbitrage. That's it for this video. If you like it, if it was helpful somehow, please like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And tell me down below if you ever bought something for online retail arbitrage, or if you got a good item for regular retail arbitrage in the past. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you later. Bye bye!